The Transformers
Incorporated.
Aw, Jazz. Welcome to another Transformers Incorporated video review. This is Animated Jazz.
Thank you, Prime. That was awesome.
That was really cool. Like, how many videos have you introduced?
2. As of now.
Okay. Jazz. And the first thing that, like, I saw when I saw this,
Rims. The rims are the coolest thing, dude.
He's a cool toy.
I like him.
He's very 50s looking.
50s?
50s / futuristic. It looks like something off Superman the Animated Series.
Yeah. By the way, it's an awesome show. Okay. I give the car mode a 9 out of 10.
He's part of
The Elite Guard.
the Elite Guard, and he has the Elite Guard symbol, which is awesome. Looking.
Yeah, no doubt.
So cool.
He's very G1-esque.
I don't know. Like, he looks older. Like, classic.
He looks, I don't know, like his colors, just, like you can tell this is Jazz. Like, I mean, if you just saw him, you're like, hey, that kind of looks like a cartoony, stylized Jazz.
Brett, hand it to me.
There you go. You can clearly see his head and all that. Here you go, Brian.
Aw, I broke him.
Yeah, we're kind of getting tired of that.
Here's another one.
By the way, if you don't know, Prime has an infinite supply in these compartments he has. And,
He's pretty nice.
how come you never break him a second time? Like, you're more careful with the second one. Why aren't you just careful with him to begin with?
Well, I just think that it's cool that I have an infinite supply.
And you want to show it off?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's nice. I like the rims. Elite Guard symbol is cool. Very classic looking.
If he was in the show more... Yikes. If he was in the show more...
Yeah, no doubt.
It'd be cool. Like, the Elite Guard's not in enough. And let me tell you something real quick about Transformers Animated. The main cast is really starting to piss me off. Like, Prime's getting no screen time.
No, you know who should be fighting more in it? Oh, let me see.
These two. Okay, wow, let's wait till they fight at the season finale. Like, okay, what happened if they fight all the time?
They finally got there.
And then it's a lame-ass fight at the end
it's
anyway.
always about Megatron versus Optimus and G1, and that formula has been lost to time. Prime, you love fighting Megatron, right?
Why, yes I do. And he loves fighting me. Without each other, what would we do? It's kind of like Superman and Lex Luthor. Without a villain, how can Superman be a hero?
That is pretty cool. Prime, you're smart.
Ah!
Oh, what do you rate him, Prime?
Yes, I am. 10 out of 10.
Okay, what do you rate him, Brian?
10 out of 10.
9?
I hate to not disagree with Prime. Often we do.
Okay, let's take these out, which are his
Nunchuckles.
nunchucks. He's a ninja like Prowl, which, by the way, Prowl is awesome.
We haven't got that. We need that so bad. Why don't we have that yet?
Why don't we have Prowl?
And how is Prowl as tall as animated? Like in the show, how is Prowl as tall as Jazz?
Well, that makes it makes a little more sense than G1 though. Like the sizes in G1 were kind of ridiculous.
Astro Train.
Prime, you're the only one that actually noticed. Like me and him were talking the other day, and like Prime says none of the other Transformers except him like noticed that Astro Train.
They didn't point it out or anything. Prime always called them on it.
Okay.
Except for this one time. And Megatron called me on it.
Yeah.
That's an interesting story. Prime.
Please tell us.
Well, so there I was, flying after Megatron. And Megatron pointed out that Autobots can only fly in the first 3 episodes, and I fell to my very, very near death.
Oh. I see. Ratchet, did Ratchet fix you up there?
Ratchet can't fix shit. Sparkplug did everything.
How is it that Sparkplug's smarter than... Like, have you noticed in the show that Spike...
Unfortunately, he had to turn my ass into a television set.
Okay, Chip is smart.
How the hell are Chip and Sparkplug as smart as goddamn Transformers?
And, okay, like, what's her name? Carly is, like, 16 and she's, like, graduated MIT already. That's hardcore.
But, like, I don't understand how Sparkplug's goddamn smart. Like,
The only
he can fix
stupid-
a goddamn Transformer? I don't think so.
The only one smart enough, or the only one stupid is, like, Spike. Have you ever noticed that he's, like, the most unintelligent...
I'm a construction worker! How are you all doing?
Okay, let's get to the figure. What the hell are we talking about?
I
Okay,
don't know.
articulation.
I'm sure that little bit was
Aw.
entertaining.
I have a problem. Like, this doesn't lock in as much. Okay, can you hold the camera
You gotta
for
push
me?
it down a little further.
No, it doesn't do that. Hold the camera for me. Just keep watching the camera. Okay, he does a full 360 thing right here. His arms go back and forth. They bend here. They twist. His hands rotate. His torso has articulation. Like,
His waist don't.
his waist doesn't, but his upper... Okay, he bends here.
I
goes
can't
forward.
I can't bend in my torso.
He goes...
I can.
Well, that's because you're transformed. Okay, he does this, and his feet kind of move up and down. Oh, and his head looks up and down and goes 360. Yeah, he's pretty cool. The only thing that I don't like is, like, sometimes when you try to, like, do this, sometimes it goes up
If
here.
it catches on the mirror.
If it catches on the mirror right here, it lifts this up. I think.
Hey,
this,
you're supposed to rotate these.
Are you?
Yeah.
You're right. What was I thinking?
You're a dumbass.
I don't know, Prime. He's not that stupid. You don't have to be that much of a douchebag.
Oh, okay. One thing, never call Prime a douchebag. I've done that one time, and it didn't end too well. I'm going to put his nunchucks in his hand.
Just because of your...
Okay.
I really like him, and I like the fact that he's a ninja, and it's just...
It'd be cooler if he was a pirate.
He's a cool character. You're a pirate, Brett.
A turd burglar.
I rate him a 9 out of 10.
A 10 out of 10? I like him a lot.
What do you give him, Prime? Oh, here he...
Hand him to me. I broke him again. Here's another.
He's already transformed into robot mode,
Yup.
and in the exact same pose we had him.
Yup.
I see. So Prime, what do you think?
He's cool.
What do you give him?
10. Out of 10. No. 9 out of 10.
Pelvic thrust.
Because he's not Optimus Prime.
Okay, well,
See you later.
subscribe.
Subscribe.
Oh, be on the lookout for our next review.
We gotta transform him back into vehicle mode for the review. Because we always do that. Alright, let's go. Transformers! Incorporated.